All right. And we are definitely live. So, listen, ladies, mommies, money mommies, future money mommies, I want to welcome you to our Money Mommy movement. I am Tashana Burrell, your poverty cancel coach, as well as the money mom. And so, over the next 20 to 30 minutes or so, I'm actually going to give you an overview of what it's going to look like once you decide to join our Money Moms Elite 8 Business Boot Camp. All right, so tonight the goal is just to show you what we're going to do, a journey that I'm going to take with 8 moms. I already have 3 moms that have already committed. They may or may not jump in on our Zoom tonight, but for those of you that are watching on YouTube, those of you that are watching in our exclusive Facebook group, I want to share with you what this movement is. And should you decide to join with us, there should be a link somewhere above or below this video. All right, but we're going to get started with those of you that are in our exclusive Zoom room. I want to make sure you can still see our screen. I want to make sure you're still able to see our screen. And what you're looking at right now, ladies, mommies, women, and I already have made the disclaimer, honey, that if you a godmama, a grandmama, maybe a fur mama, a surrogate mama, a stepmama, whatever your title is, as long as there's somebody that calls you mama, you are welcome to this Money Mommy movement. And so what you're looking at is just a handful of people, of women, of mothers that I've had the pleasure and the honor to serve over the years, guys. I have over 16 years of coaching experience, right? 7 years of business coaching and strategizing as a wealth and success coach. And so many of these women on the screen, I've helped them, I've strategized with them, whether they be stay-at-home mom, working moms. Some are preachers, some are pastors, some are first ladies, some are in ministry, some are not in ministry, helping these ladies launch businesses, create books, whatever their purpose was, we went ahead and got it done. So I want you right now, ladies, to go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you know that there is a burning business idea inside of you, that you definitely are called to a money bag, but you have a business idea. Go ahead and put that in the chat, right? And we're gonna go ahead and get started, but I want to share with you guys why you are here, a little bit about our story, how the business boot camp came to be, how I got the idea to go ahead and work with mompreneurs, those that are aspiring mompreneurs and those that already have experience as a mompreneur. Now, what is a mompreneur? That's just a mom that is also an entrepreneur, right? It is also have a desire to get a business, create a side hustle, bring in extra streams of income. Ones in the chat if you are feeling me, if you understand. And so I got the idea to come up with the business boot camp. It actually came to me in prayer. You guys that know my story, my history, and maybe you follow me on YouTube, you know, I pray for you in a minute, child, right? And so I was definitely seeking and meditating and wondering how I can impact mothers, with this being the season in my life where I am a mom again, child, for the 5th time. I'm a whole mom. And so the idea came that we are in the 8th month. 8 represents the month of, well, the number meaning new beginnings. And a few weeks ago, God dropped in my spirit that he was going to do a new thing for me, my family, and those connected to me. And then a couple days later, this idea dropped in my lap. And he said, not only are you going to do a new thing in this new month, right, but you're going to do a new thing with 8 women, right? 8 women are going to be able to be connected to the new thing that's going on in this era. And not only that, I want you to drop it on 8/1/8/21. So 8/18 in significance of Deuteronomy 8:18, which says, it is I, the Lord, that gives you the ability or the power to produce wealth, right? And so I didn't have a lot of time to put this together, but how many people know? And if you're not familiar, a lot of times when an idea requires a bigger power than you know it's a good idea, right? When it comes straight from the source, from the big man upstairs, right? God, Jesus, the universe, however you want to describe him, when he comes in and it is bigger than you know you need all of his help. It's time for you to get in alignment because that means there's something big on the horizon. And I do believe that there's something big on the horizon for those 8 women that will be connected to me in this season. So why you and why now? I want you to just take some time to think about, why did I stumble up on this YouTube? Why did I stumble up on this business boot camp? Why is it that this is the season now that I'm going to connect with Tashana and the Poverty Capsule group? What is it that you've always had the desire to do, be, become, or accomplish, right? I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about how partnering with me in business can fund that, can give you the resources or maybe even the people or the network that you need. The other thing that I want you to do, for those of you that are already in the Facebook group, those of you that will be joining the Facebook group after you decide to become a part of the Elite 8 group, then I want you to introduce yourself. Be creative in that group, right? Go ahead and put your picture in there. Tell people who you are, why you decided to partner with a group of winning moms, moms that are about not just the bag, but securing business for their families and their future, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just, tell you a little bit about who I am, because some of you guys that don't know me, you probably like, Harpo, who this woman is right here. Okay, so I have a lot of different areas that I've been blessed to be able to work in, and things that I've been able to accomplish, such as author, such as speaker, such as a founder, wealth and success coach, investor, many different hats that it is that I wear. But to be quite honest, sis, I know who I am. I am a solution, right? I am a solution, right? And so the wonderful thing about being a solution and understanding who I am and where I am, I know that in this stage of my life, I'm positioned in this industry simply to solve the problem that poverty creates by making sure women walk in their purpose and they work in wealth. You understand, poverty is the biggest enemy to your purpose. And who I am, I have all these titles and I've done all these many things, but my core message is helping women find their purpose, create it, so that they can go ahead and eliminate poverty. And doing so, I was able to do that, and I do this proudly with 4.5 kids. I say 4.5 because y'all know I got one currently in the oven. I have a wonderful husband. I got a vicious prayer life, honey, unshakable faith, child, and a belief system out of this world, right? But all of this in me was unlocked soon as I decided that I was going to do things a little bit different than I expected, right? And I definitely want to encourage you as you're listening to me, and we're talking about what this business boot camp is about. I want you to throw your expectations, right, out the window. I want you to surrender to the expectation that maybe this is something that will be packaged in a way that may not look like what you thought, but it's everything that God thought it could be for you. So let's go ahead and talk money and expectation, right? And I want you guys to seriously answer this in the chat. Those of you that are watching on Facebook, those of you that are watching in YouTube live, right? And especially those of you that are on here on Zoom, we're going to talk back. I want you, all right, to tell me what matters to you most in terms of making money. All right. And I just want you to put a 1 in the chat if it matters how you make it. I want you to put a 2 in the chat if it matters how much you make. I want you to put a 3 in the chat if it matters how soon you make it. So 1, 2, or 3, or baby, if it's all 3 or a couple of them, drop those numbers in the chat. And I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of more time to go ahead and get those responses. as I go ahead and look so I can see who it is that I am talking with on today, right? Okay, we got some answers that are rolling in via YouTube. Okay, all right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so on your journey to wealth, what do you expect it to look like? I want you to drop in the chat, or I want you to think about it. Those of you that brought notes to this meeting or this overview, I want you to write this down. I even want you to even screenshot it if you need to, right? What on this journey did you expect, right, for the way you make money to look like, right? Saving, was it saving more money? Is it working more? Child, did you think you was gonna hit the lottery, right? I really want you to just consider when you talk about wealth, what is your wealth number? And what do you expect it to look like? How is you going to get to that extra $300, $400, $500, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 a month, right? How are you going to get there? How did you expect to get there? All right. As you come on, just go ahead and put a 1 in the chat and let me know you can see our screen. Let me know you can see our screen. All right. And then how much money would you like to have in the next 3 years? How much would you like to have in the next 3 years? Go ahead and drop that in the chat on Zoom. Okay. You can go ahead and drop that in the chat on Facebook. This is a free space. Many of these women will be a part of your mastermind, right? So over the next 3 years, how much money would you have liked to accumulate in your business? All right. In the next month, what would you like to see coming in extra, right? Would you like to see an extra 200, an extra 300? Would you like to see an extra 400, right? Would you like to see an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $5,000 a month, right? I want you to go ahead and put that in the chat. And those of you that are just coming in, I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen, see my presentation. If you can hear me, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. All right. And then go ahead and answer those questions in the chat. The next 3 years, how much would you like to have? The next 12 months, how much would you like to bring in extra a month? All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. $10,000 a month, I see. I'm telling you, let's go. At least. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is a safe space, right? Put your dreams or put your aspirations on what you want your business to do and accomplish for you. All right. And so, what if there was a way for you to earn your desired amount of income, but doing it in a way you didn't expect? All right. So, y'all see, I got these cars on the screen. Okay. See, I have these cars on the screen. I got a Bentley on there and I got a Ferrari on one, right? And these are very significant of the things and the journeys that we take. But a lot of times, right, you can't see the cars. You can't see the cars on the slide.
Nope.
What slide can you see?
I see the one that say live, like your StreamYard, say property cancel, and it say property cancel. Shauna at the bottom.
Okay. All right, 1 second. On the StreamYard, let's see, can you see can you see one of the cars? On the StreamYard, can you see one of the cars?
Nope, I don't see none of the cars.
Oh, okay. And it says live. So you guys can't see the um, presentation at all then. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, that's a quick fix. All right. Let's go ahead and share. Share. All right. How about now?
Yep, now I can see them.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, sweet. Now we cooking with grease. All right. So, what if there was a way for you to earn your desired amount of income, but do it in a way that you didn't expect? And so, I have these two cars on the screen, ladies, because they represent not only being a vehicle, but one is super classy. One looks real like regal. You know what I'm saying? Real rich. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where you just meant to get in and just stroll, just glide. That Bentley ain't really meant for speed, right? It's meant for luxury, right? It's a way of life, right? Go ahead and put a one in the chat if you're feeling me, five if you can hear me, right? And then we have the Ferrari, which is both not only there for speed, but it looks good and it gets the job done, right? And so many of us have a desired expectation of what we want our business to look like. Of course, we want that thing to be classy. We want that thing to be tight. We want it to be right. We want it to be able to produce the $10,000 a month, the extra $600 a month, the extra $1,000 a month, the $1,000,000. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes we're so caught up on what the vehicle looks like that we forget the purpose of it anyway. And so, what I'm saying is, tonight I'm going to present to you an opportunity to fund whatever desires, whatever dream, whatever lifestyle, whatever business you plan on doing it, but packaging it in a vehicle that you may not expect. What if I told you that you can create a home based business to fund whatever dream, whatever lifestyle, whatever wealth desires you have, whatever business ventures that you want to do, whatever your purpose is. And so, in partnering with me, I'm going to show you how you can bring in the $10,000 a month, the $600 extra dollars, the $200 to $300 a week that you desire, right? Those of you that put those in the other comments, okay? And all my question is for you, if you understood that this was the money that you needed to come out of your situation, would it matter what the vehicle looked like? Would it matter if we used a Bentley or a Ferrari to get you to your goals? Would it matter if we used a home-based business, if we used marketing or affiliate marketing to get you there, right? The goal is to help you. Ones, if you feel me, right? Ones, if you feel me. And not only that, helping others get what they want. When it comes to building a successful business, brand, and all of those things that I've been able to help many people do over the last few years, I've learned significantly exactly how to help people get what it is they want to position me to get what I want. It's exactly what I do. Full transparency, right? I help mothers, fathers, women, men, entrepreneurs, influencers, salespeople, right? Whatever it is, I probably then worked with them and helped them. But I understand how to help them get the money that they need in order to live the life that they want. And so I position them to prosper by simply using what I familiarize myself with and known as the cash flow quadrant, right? I've positioned them to be able to be a business owner, own a system by leveraging becoming a home-based business as well as an investor, right? So now I've positioned them for two bags in one, and the ultimate goal is to use those bags to be able to fund the big bag, whatever your purpose, whatever your dream is. Put a five in the chat if you're following me, right? And so in positioning them to be able to become home-based business owners, and also leverage investing to create income and fund whatever it is. I'm going to show you guys, you moms that are committed to this 90-day journey, exactly how to do it and lay it out just like that, right? Everything that I know. So in the next 90 days, I'm going to show you how to build a business from home that is going to fund your next big business. Or if you're the person that wants to write the book, if you're the person that wants to give to the needy, or if you're the person that wants to retire, you're the person that wants to travel with your children, save for college, cut off or pay cash on your next home, whatever your dream is, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it over the next 90 days, but I'm going to need your help, sis. And when I say your help, I simply need your desire to be a help and your willingness to accept help. To be a help to somebody, and then accept help. Accept the things that I'm going to share with you, the things that I'm going to show you, the things that I'm going to pour into you. All right? That makes sense and you're excited, put a 7 in the chat. Les Brown said, in order to help others achieve their dreams, or when you help others achieve their dreams, you will achieve yours. Most people want to understand what the key to wealth is. It's not necessarily about how much money you have. It's more so about how many people you can help. That's the law of abundance, right? It's better to give than receive, right? And so right now I want to do a little exercise with you. I want you to think about your desired income per month. And once you got it, put a 1 in the chat. You think about it. Think about your desired income per month. I already heard somebody say $10,000 a month, right? Once you got that, I want you to think about how many other women, moms or families that you know would like to use or could use that extra. So if you thought about $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $200 a month, an extra $300 a month, right? Whatever that amount was, I want you to put in the chat how many other women, families, or mothers that you know. Dad said, she said 10K a month too. Now with that number, think of how many other women that you know could use that extra. Think about your circle right now, and I want you to put the number of people that you come up with. Right now, just brainstorming off the top, right? I'm thinking about me, and I got a cousin, another cousin. I got 1, 2, 3, kisses, I can come up off rip with probably about 10 moms that I could just see their face, right? So drop in the chat how many women that you think could use an extra $10,000 a month, right? Then I want you to put in the chat how many people did you know already making that amount, right? So if you know 5 that are making that, 5 to 10 that are making, that you know could use that. If you know 5 to 10 that are making that, all right, drop that in the chat. Now, based on that number, how many of those do you think you can honestly help position them with the right tools, with the right teaching to get there? 9 moms, and somebody said 5 to 10, right? 23, 56, 168, 372 mamas, right? I've had the luxury of introducing what I do and helping women, right, in this space and in this industry that I'm currently in. I currently served, all right, I think it's close to a total of almost 200 moms or 200 families. There was some men in there too, right? All right. So introducing this concept, right? It can be done, right? For those of you that say, listen, I know at least 5 to 10 moms that I can help right now, just off the top of my head. Just off the top of my head. Okay? Positioning those 5 to 10 moms could potentially position you for an extra $600 a month. Right? Helping them can help you. Right? Positioning 23, if you say, listen, I can go and write a list of 23 people right now. Okay? I can position myself for $1,000 a month. Positioning 56, 2,000. Positioning 168, 5,000. Positioning 372 families and mothers, $10,000 a month. Now we talked about the vehicle a little earlier. If you knew that the only thing that stood in the way of you and your $10,000 a month desire, right, to fund whatever else you want to do with that $10,000 a month. If you knew the only thing that stood in your way was telling people about an opportunity to make more money, would you do it? You know, the only thing that stood in your way was you telling 9 of your friends that you could potentially help themselves financially. One's in the chat if you think, hey, if all I had to do was tell somebody where to get some money at, honey, yeah, I can do it. All I had to do was tell somebody where to get some money at, yeah, I can do it. And then I want you to think about the people that are connected to you that could use that $10,000 a month. I want you to think about your children. I want you to think about your son. I want you to think about your daughter. I want you to think about, if you're like me, you got multiple sons and daughters, right? How much is it worth for them to be able to live a lifestyle that maybe you didn't have growing up, right? Would you be willing to be a help and accept my help to help you get there? One's in the chat if you feel me. So let's talk about what's required and what we will do together and what I will do to help you to ensure if $10,000 is your real reality, then we have a plan for that. We have a blueprint, right, that is known to help not just moms, but men, women, entrepreneurs, influencers, salespeople, whatever the case, anybody with a desire. We have a blueprint to get you from $0 to $10,000 a month. You just have to be willing to follow it and be willing to accept the help and then do the work. So what's required for you to position yourself to be able to help yourself by helping others? The first thing is you got to join the boot camp. All right. I can't help you if you ain't in the program, right? The second thing, right? The second thing is that you have to become a product of the product. And so what our product is, all right, is we expose and we position people to wealth solutions through investing in cryptocurrency and stock binary options. So we show people how to make money daily. You're going to show people how to make money daily, and it's going to position you to make money residually monthly. All right? Now, in order for you to do that, you're going to have to join the academy. All right? Now, our academy is comprised of over 100 educators and traders and investors that are going to show you how to make money daily. Guess what? You're going to be able to make some money daily too. Put some fives in the chat if you want to make money daily too. Plus that additional $10,000, $5,000, $2,000, $600, $1,000 a month, right? Yeah, you're going to be a product of the product. You're going to know how to make money daily from your phone, from your smart device, right? Because you can't tell nobody about it if you ain't seen it for yourself, right? So we're going to show you, and that academy is going to teach you how to build a crypto portfolio. It's going to teach you what cryptos, other than Bitcoin, other than Ethereum, or other than Cardano, other than Doge, that you should be investing in so that you're able to build wealth behind the scenes. Now, what have I done, ladies? I've not only positioned you for money that you get for just simply telling people that you're making money, but I've also positioned you for money that you can get every day and money that you can use to now start establishing real wealth and a portfolio. You welcome. You welcome, sis. All right. So after that, what else is necessary? I need you to be coachable. All right. This is a system that I use. This is a system that my mentors and my millionaire mentors, the people that have introduced me to this system, that they use. And so I'm going to give you everything you need: scripts, layouts, blueprints, the whole nine. All right. All you have to do is have a desire that says, I want this. If you look on the screen and you look real, real hard and real close, okay, the young lady in this picture is a mom that I work with. And it says, I will continue to go harder even when everyone else has had enough. Okay, that is a statement that she made to herself. And I'm going to go hard for mine. Now, let's just talk like moms. Put a 5 in the chat if you know you're going to go hard for yours. I got 5. And I can't afford to not go hard. As a matter of fact, up until I became an entrepreneur, I was going hard in vehicles, in jobs, in careers that capped my ability to give my kids the lifestyle that they deserved. I was making good money, but I was still living check to check. I was making good money, but I still couldn't travel like I wanted to with them, show them the things that they wanted. I would go all out for birthdays and holidays, then try to recover. So I know how to go hard in somebody else's vehicle that gives me limitations. But when I position myself to be able to go hard, and it was on my efforts to provide for my kids, I was able to be both the Bentley and the Ferrari for them. I was able to go as fast as I needed to get from point A to point B. And I was able to move in luxury because now I position myself to be with a group and be mentored with excellence. That's what it takes to live wealthy. For once, you got to position yourself around them. And 2, you got to be coachable by them. And 3, you got to be committed and hold yourself accountable. And every time you need to, like this lady on this screen, you have to remind yourself of where you've been and how going back will not get you the life that you know you want and you deserve. 5s if you feel me, sis. And that leads me to the last thing that's required. Show up for you and your children. Do what's necessary. Because I can guarantee over the next 90 days, I'm pouring everything that I have into you, because in helping you, not only do I help me, but I help your kids and I help my kids. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to meet daily for 90 days, except on the weekends. Okay, weekends for family, okay, and for fun. All right. We're going to trade in the markets together. So you're going to be a product of the product, but you're not used to the product. I am. So we're going to trade, all of us as moms. We're going to come together. We're going to get the bag together. We're going to learn together. We're going to earn together. We're going to ask questions together. We're going to feel like we look silly together. Like, child, what's she saying? What is this? We're going to have a good time together. We're going to invest and establish portfolios for ourselves and our children. So many of us are used to back in the day, our aunties and uncles and neighbors and cousins would get stuff turned on in their kids' names, the light bills, the cable bills, in the kids' names. But the kind of women that we are, the money moms, we don't put liabilities in our children's name. We put assets in our children's name. So we put Coinbase accounts in their names. We get Exodus wallets in their names. We get real estate in their names. We start businesses in their names. We get business credit lines in their names. Fives, if you feel me. This is so much more than just a product. This is about really establishing the foundation for our wealth in our generation right now and for those after us. What else will we do? We will introduce people to what we do. Mostly me. I'm probably going to be the face. I'm going to be doing our presentations, mostly. All right. Once you get to $5,000 a month, and I think you might be able to do what it is that I do, child. For the most part, we're going to introduce people to what we do. All right. And the best part, what I'm most excited about, ladies, is that we're going to work on our mindsets and our beliefs together. We're going to improve and we're going to walk in prosperity in every area of our lives. So we're not only going to just be talking money, but for the first 21 days, we're going to focus on our mindsets and our beliefs, because you're going to see, and when it comes to working for you, there are some self-limiting beliefs that we may have and we may have developed over time that we got to get out the way so we can get out of our way. Ones, if that makes sense. We're going to encourage each other and keep each other accountable. We're going to have a Telegram group chat with just us in it. And we're going to be, sis, did you hit your goal? Sis, did you get it done? Sis, remember what we're doing this for, right? And then we're going to establish credible brands that's going to draw people to us. Many of you were drawn to me because you've seen how I move on social media. You've seen how I talk. I introduce myself to you. I might have even prayed for you. That's not a part of my business. That's about who I am. I'm going to show you how to show up as you to people that are called and drawn to you, right? People that are called and drawn to me are hardworking women, hardworking men, people that have a faith-based background, meaning that doesn't necessarily mean you grew up in church, because I didn't grow up in church. That means you have a belief that there is a higher power bigger than you, and you need that power to pull on sometimes. Tools in the chat, if you feel me. So we're going to establish those credible brands, all right, that are not only going to position people to be your home-based business audience, but make it easy for you to transition to, if you decide to do a product later on, or you want to buy a book or sell a book, or you want to speak, or whatever your dream is, you now have a core group of people that are following you, that trust you, that not only will they work with you and do business with you on this end, but they will support your real business on the other end, right? That's what it is. That's what we're going to do. At the very least, ladies, all we're doing is exposing you to wealth and to legacy education. And that's what we're going to do to everybody that we think about could use wealth and legacy education. And then we're going to live by this mantra: impact over income. We're not going to chase the money. We're going to chase the mindset. When you get the mindset, the money is a low-hanging fruit. It's coming. The mere fact that you had the guts and the desire to put $10,000 a month on the screen, for those of you that are watching on my Zoom, right? It means that God gave you a desire and it's already done. It's already done. He's just waiting for your mindset to catch up and then for you to get in the right vehicle that will give you the skill set. Shh, the table is already prepared. So we don't chase the income. We're going to chase the mindset and the skill set. And that is going to create the impact. We're going to put people over profits all the time. We're building a home-based business that's based on helping people get wealth access. It's more important that you learn it than me earn it. And we're going to reach back. Every week, we're going to think about 5 to 10 people that we can reach back to. Because somebody reached back to get you. I reached and pulled you. I reached it and said, listen, you contacted me X amount of weeks ago, X amount of months ago. I haven't forgotten you. It was a reason why we're connected. That's what we're going to do. You believe in this. 7's in the chat. Here's some success stories of some moms that have come up within our organization. This mom had enough money in one day to take care of her daycare, to pay off her daycare. Okay? This is what not our business building does, but this is what our product does. She used our product, making money daily. And y'all who got kids in daycare, I got a lady that's paying $500 a month for aftercare. That's only 3 hours after school. Right? Honey, figure out if you're going to be our next testimony. This is a young lady that's worked with me, expanded her network, expanded her knowledge, and expanded her net worth. She has an extensive cryptocurrency portfolio. She's become an owner and a collector of silver. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And she's getting ready to purchase her first house, right? She's 22, just recently graduated, okay? And so this is the mission of our boot camp, is just to create opportunities that's going to positively impact families and moms and expose them to wealth education and implement the strategies to build wealth daily and through residual income, your home-based business, while we position them for cryptocurrency education. So the only thing is, will you be next? And what do you have to do next? If you know that you are next and you are going to join our 90-day boot camp, I want you, if you're watching on Facebook Live, if you're watching on YouTube, I want you simply to put 1s in the chat and then go to the link above or beneath, wherever you see it. It's going to show you exactly how you go ahead and join our Elite Academy. Because to join the boot camp, you have to join the academy. Okay? You join our academy. All right? And then I'm going to follow up with you once I see that you joined our Elite Academy. All right? You're going to have several options to join the academy. Okay? You want the Elite option. All right? That Elite option is $274. Okay? And then we're going to get that Elite Academy waived through scholarship with the tools that I am giving you. All right? So you're going to pay $274 one time. All right? Now, those of you that are on Zoom, I see some ones already in the chat. All right? Go ahead, and there should be a link. I'm going to go ahead and put the link for you to sign up. But those of you that are on Zoom, I want you to also schedule a time for us to talk today, later on. So if there's any questions that you have that I'm able to answer as well, but I am putting the link for you to join the boot camp. All right, by simply going ahead and pressing that link, and then you're going to choose the Elite Academy. Now, when are we going to get started with our 90 days? Those of you that sign up between now and Sunday, you're going to be a part of our VIP group, okay? Where you're going to be personally trained by me over the next week. So that first week, we're going to go ahead and make sure everything that you need is set up. I'm going to walk you through that personally, all right? Those of you that get started today, between now and what I say, Sunday, right? And we're going to start making sure you are ready, set, and rolling. Come Monday, we're going to give you access to my multi-millionaire. I'm talking about, this guy is crazy. He is not even a I think he's called a deca millionaire, right? His name is David Imonitier. When it comes to home-based business in the fields of affiliate marketing, what we're going to be doing, all right? He is the number one and highest paid African American male in the industry, bringing in $750,000 a month. He has a program called Believe Nation, okay, that works with us. I'm going to give you access to his program, a program that I am currently using, right? And so our VIP, those of you that get started between now and Sunday, you're also going to get access to be mentored by a deca millionaire and listen to him and learn from him. And he's going to help you in addition to everything that I'm adding. So I am giving you access to him. I'm also going to give you access to my millionaires, all right? The lady that is responsible for many of my wealth education, Dr. Jewel Tankard, okay? And her calls that are given daily at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you cannot make it, we give you the replay, but give you access to her and a special call with her and myself. Okay, so those of you that are able to get ready and get started, you will get that. Now, those of you that need a little bit more time, we are officially launching on the 30th. So your 90 days will happen or take place August 30th, right? So you have between now and the 30th to get started, get your 274, position yourself if that's what you need to do. But for those of you that are VIP, those are some bonuses that you have and you can get started. I'm also going to make sure I work with those VIP closely to make sure we start to position you to at least get your $600 a month right away. All right, so we're going to hit the ground running and rolling, and you'll have just a couple weeks ahead of those that will get started on the 30th, right? But come the 30th, we all are starting. You guys will also receive a packet from me. All right, your welcome packet is going to break down all the important dates, all of the times that we're going to meet, everything that we're going to do in detail. So I'm super duper excited for that as well. With that being said, guys, one's in the chat if you're as excited about this opportunity as I am, right? And sevens in the chat if you found great value in what we discussed today. You found value in what we discussed today. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful now that I had the opportunity to serve each and every one of you. I will definitely be following up with those of you that are on the Zoom call. Ladies that are going to get started, whether you're getting started now, over the weekend, and you need a little bit more time, I want you to personally inbox me, DM me, or email me to Shauna, the Money Mom, at gmail.com with your date that you'll be able to get started. All right. When you also email me, I want you to also email me a picture of yourself for your welcome flyer. All right. So you know you're ready to get started, sis, and it's just a matter of TIME, but you know that you ready to go by the 30th, honey, then send me your picture. Send me your launch day, your freedom day, as I like to call it. And let's go ahead. If you're going to be my VIPs, right? DM me and say, hey, I'm a VIP. I'm getting started. All right. I'm getting started right away. All right. So, with that being said, ladies, it was truly an honor. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you inside the boot camp, us working and growing together. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day.